something straight away.
Yeah. What?
I've known Angela for 40 years, so we're great pals, and we work together. And actually, I think you really suit your hair like that.
Oh, she's getting into it.
You do. She do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on the grey hair debate then, Angela?
Well, my parents both had snow white hair, and I knew I was going to get it eventually. And I just got fed up, I think, with going and having the roots done and the colour done. And I did a programme for, a couple of years ago now, called Amazing Greys. So I left my hair grey for it. And I quite like it, actually, now.
Yeah.
It's got this great.
Very sophisticated.
And I have to say, the texture of my hair has improved enormously, not having all that gunge put on it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good. But listen, everyone's talking about your legs, not your hair. And we know what you can do with your legs. Let me see those heels up on the desk. Come on, Angela, I want to see it.
Yeah.
Look at
that. Marvellous.
And no, you can't have the shoes.
Oh, they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous shoes. Listen, congratulations on your run in Strictly. You're absolutely fantastic. I mean, you must have enjoyed it. How much did you enjoy it?
Oh, Kai, by the way, says hi.
Ah, he's a lovely guy.
Because we share a partner.
Yes, indeed. You got the best.
Oh, I had a wonderful time. Of course I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And having a wonderful partner to dance with makes all the difference in the world because, you know, I mean, he is a great dancer. He's a great teacher. He's got the patience of a saint. And he was able to teach me everything. And it was like learning a different language every week because, you know, you had to go in on a Monday morning. Well, you were no glow because you did it. And you too. You know, I went in on a Monday morning and it was, oh, well, this week it's the cha-cha-cha, right? Learn how to do that with all the straight legs and all the rest of it. Now it's the rumba, so you have to do a rumba walk, which is a bit different. Now it's the foxtrot, so you've got to learn how to do heel turns. And so every week, you know, I learnt the routine on the Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, I learnt the technique.
I mean, we get a lot of young people coming on here who've been on Strictly and they say it wears them out because it is so high energy. Where do you get your energy from?
I think I was just born with it. I loved doing it. And the thing that I discovered was that I never once... I thought, you know, we were doing 6 hours a day. And I never once got to the point where my muscles gave up on me. Wow. And I have got stronger. My asthma has improved incredibly because obviously my lung function is better. Yeah. And
You've lost weight.
I've lost a stone in weight. Yes. I just loved doing it. And although it was a bit like going to a boot camp, you know, because of the exercise that you're having to do, I just enjoyed every minute of it.
I just have a thing to do. I've said this to Angela, so she'll know what I'm going to say. But we were working on a consumer programme we've been doing for 16 years, so we knew each other well. And we'd be working from maybe up at 5:30 or 6:30 for makeup, and then be in the studio on camera for 7:30, 8 o'clock. We'd work all through the day, and then Angela would go off and do 6 hours training. And I'd said to her the next day, "Oh, you're not knackered?" And she went, "No." And so I decided that Angela, I've told her this, I decided Angela's made of titanium. And when she eventually dies, which will be a very long time away, please God, but there won't be any bones or anything. There'll just be titanium there. And that's the strength, for sure.
Well, she knows that I am titanium from there to there because I had arthritis in my shoulder, and 3.5 years ago now, I had to have my whole shoulder replaced. Wow. So that's a prosthetic. Wow. What I've got there is a prosthetic. Yeah. But I mean, it works beautifully, you know, it does now. So I am titanium.
And I could do that with my leg.
I know you can. I saw you doing it earlier. I saw your legs come up low. I was really impressed.
I mean, looking at you, I can't quite believe I'm saying this, but you're 80 next year.
Yes.
I know, yeah. Do you have any big plans for a big party?
Well, I'm sort of thinking about it. I did carelessly mention to a couple of friends that as I've never been to Las Vegas. I might want to do 3 days in Las Vegas and then go to Palm Springs.
Do you want to dance?
I was going to say, be on stage.
And immediately about 6 people said, "Oh, can we come too, please?" But I'm sort of still thinking about what I'm going to do. But I've always sort of celebrated the noughts. But the last big one I had was 60, which you and Stephen came to, of course. I had a big birthday for my 60th. When I was 70, I took myself off to Oman and went there on my own, and I have friends who are there, and that was wonderful. And I was thinking, what can I do for my 80th? Because I always said the 60th was a big party, and it was going to be the last one, so I'm not quite sure yet what I'm doing.
So I'm still thinking.
It's certainly one in the eye for people who said that you should retire at 50, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't that he actually said I should retire. I mean, this is such an old story now. This is like 30 years old, this story, and it was...
Clearly.
And it was John Burt who I had to go and see him about something. And
the head of the BBC, of course.
He was the Director General at the time. And during the course of the conversation, he then said, well, Angela, you have to accept, of course, you have had your day and it is time to make up for the younger women coming behind you. And
you said...
And I said, are you having this same conversation with Terry Wogan, Michael Parkins, and named about 6 men who were all older than me.
Good for you.
And of course he wasn't. So he was being... He was being a misogynist and ageist in one statement, which I found extraordinary.
When we started, you know, I'm a bit ahead of you age-wise, but when we started, there were practically no women at all, either in front of the camera or microphone or behind.
There weren't.
So it was kind of an unusual period of time.
Yes, trailblazers.
You did.
Yes, yes.
Well, no, absolutely.
But by the time I got to
truly...
50, you know, yes, that was true, Glo. But in the 30 years since, I mean, I've been broadcasting now for 57 years. You similarly, we have seen in that time all sorts of things change. And yes, I could walk into a newsroom and there would only be secretaries who were the females there, or into a production office. But now you walk into a studio or a production office anywhere, and there are equal men. I mean, look at your own production team.
Yeah, I know.
Men and women. You look at the people that are producing films and programmes now. Camera operators, sound operators, editors, directors, producers, controllers. And you look on screen and look at what women are doing now. How many wonderful women have we got now that have come through the behind us?
Angela, sadly we are right out of time, but I just need from you, it's a semi-final Strictly tomorrow. Who would you like to go on to the final? Who would you like to lift the glitter ball?
I'm not going to say who I think should win, because I think that would be wrong at this stage. But what I am going to say is there are 4 semi-finalists at the moment. I would like to see in the final Annabel Croft, because I think she has made a wonderful journey.
Yeah.
She's dancing
We have to go
brilliantly.
quick.
All right, and I want to see Ellie, because I think Ellie has done everything technical that
Angela, thank you.